The city of Lagos never truly slept. Even before sunrise, cars filled the roads, traders arranged their goods, and workers hurried toward another busy day. Among the city's towering buildings and luxury estates lived a woman whom everyone admired but few truly knew. Her name was Lola Adeyemi. At only 34 years old, Lola had built one of the most successful investment companies in Nigeria. Her wealth was enormous. Her influence stretched across the country. Newspapers often wrote about her success, and young entrepreneurs dreamed of becoming like her. Yet behind the expensive clothes, luxury cars, and powerful reputation was a woman carrying a painful secret. Lola was lonely, very lonely. Years earlier, she had fallen deeply in love with a man named Tunde. Back then, she was not wealthy. She was simply a determined young woman struggling to build her first business. Together they shared dreams. Together they planned a future. Together they promised to face every challenge side by side. But life had other plans. When her business entered a difficult period and debts began piling up, Tunde disappeared. Not only did he leave her, but he also took money from the company before vanishing completely. The betrayal shattered her. Lola survived. She rebuilt her business. She became stronger. She became richer. But she never fully healed. From that day forward, she convinced herself that love was dangerous. People only stayed when there was money. People only cared when there was something to gain. And so she built walls around her heart. Very high walls. No man could enter. No friendship could get too close. Work became her entire life. Success became her shield. Unfortunately, success could not protect her from loneliness. One Monday morning, Lola rushed out of her luxurious mansion. An important investors' meeting awaited her. Millions of naira were involved. Missing the meeting was not an option. She climbed into her black SUV and drove through the streets of Lagos. Her phone kept ringing. Messages kept arriving. Deadlines filled her mind. In all the rush, she forgot something important. She had not eaten since the previous afternoon. For almost 24 hours, she had survived on coffee and stress. As traffic slowed near Victoria Island, she suddenly felt dizzy. At first, she ignored it. Then the dizziness became stronger. The road appeared blurry. Lola gripped the steering wheel tightly. "What is happening to me?" she whispered. Sweat formed on her forehead. She looked around desperately and noticed a small restaurant nearby. Without hesitation, she parked. "I'll eat something quickly," she told herself. Inside the restaurant, customers enjoyed breakfast while workers moved around serving food. Among them was a young cleaner. His name was Chuka. At 29 years old, Chuka had graduated from university 5 years earlier. Despite applying for hundreds of jobs, he remained unemployed. Eventually, he accepted work as a cleaner to survive. Life had disappointed him many times, but it had not made him bitter. He still believed hard work would eventually open a door. Lola ordered rice and chicken. The attendant packed her food. She paid and hurried back to her vehicle. The moment she sat behind the steering wheel, her vision darkened. Everything spun. Then she lost consciousness. Inside the restaurant, Chuka continued working. Minutes passed. Then 30 minutes. Something felt wrong. The black SUV remained parked outside. Chuka remembered hearing the woman say she was in a hurry. Curious, he walked outside. He knocked on the window. Nothing. He knocked again. Still nothing. Concern filled his heart. Carefully opening the door, he called out, "Madam." No response. His heart began racing. The woman was unconscious. Without wasting a second, Chuka sprang into action. He called for help. Together with another worker, he moved Lola safely into the back seat. Then he drove straight to the nearest hospital. Traffic was heavy. Every minute felt like an hour. Chuka prayed silently, "Please, God, let this woman survive." When they arrived, nurses rushed her inside. Doctors immediately began treatment. A doctor later approached him. "You brought her just in time," the doctor said. "Thank God," Chuka replied. The doctor nodded. Another hour could have been dangerous. Relief flooded Chuka's chest. He handed over Lola's car key. Then, without asking for recognition, he returned to work. Hours later, Lola opened her eyes. The hospital room was quiet. Machines beeped softly. A doctor stood nearby. "You are safe," he told her. Lola tried remembering what happened. Then it returned. The restaurant. The food. The dizziness. The darkness. "Who brought me here?" she asked. "A young cleaner named Chuka." Lola frowned. "A cleaner?" "Yes." The doctor smiled. "He was very worried about you." Lola fell silent. She could not understand it. Why would a stranger care? Why would someone leave work to save her? Most people wanted something. Money. Connections. Favors. What did this man want? The answer surprised her. Nothing. He had already left. The next afternoon, Lola drove back to the restaurant. She wanted answers. When she entered, the attendant pointed toward Chuka. He was cleaning tables, working quietly, doing his job. Lola approached him. "Are you Chuka?" "Yes, madam." "Thank you for helping me." "You are welcome." She opened her handbag and removed a thick envelope filled with money. "Take this." Chuka looked at the envelope. Then he looked at her. His expression changed. "You think I helped you for money?" Lola hesitated. "Everyone needs money." Chuka slowly pushed the envelope back. "Madam, I helped because you needed help." Lola remained silent. "If you truly wanted to appreciate me," Chuka continued, "a simple thank you would have been enough." His words hit her harder than she expected. For years she had measured kindness with money. For years she believed every good deed had a price. Yet here stood a man who wanted nothing. Absolutely nothing. For the first time in years, Lola questioned her beliefs. That night she could not sleep. She kept replaying the conversation. The disappointment in Chuka's eyes. The honesty in his voice. The dignity in the way he rejected the money. He reminded her of something she had forgotten. Not everyone was selfish. Not everyone was pretending. The next day, she returned to the restaurant. This time not with money. This time with humility. She found Chuka during his break. "I came to apologize," she said. His eyes widened. "You don't need to apologize." "Yes, I do." She explained everything. The betrayal. The heartbreak. The years of distrust. Chuka listened quietly. When she finished, he smiled gently. "Pain can teach us lessons," he said. "But sometimes it also teaches us things that aren't true." Those words touched Lola deeply. For the first time in years, someone understood her without judging her. Over the next few weeks, Lola visited often. Sometimes they spoke for 5 minutes. Sometimes for 30. She learned about Chuka's struggles. His sick mother in the village. His endless job applications. His determination to keep moving forward despite disappointment. The more she listened, the more she respected him. One afternoon she asked, "Why didn't you give up?" Chuka smiled. "Because life can change in one day." Lola stared at him. She realized something. He still had hope. A quality she had lost long ago. That evening, Lola made a decision. She instructed her HR department to create a junior administrative position. Not as charity, as opportunity. 2 weeks later, she called Chuka outside the restaurant. "I have something for you." "What is it, madam?" "A job." Chuka blinked repeatedly. "A job? At my company?" For several seconds he could not speak. Tears gathered in his eyes. "Are you serious?" "Very serious." His voice trembled. "Thank you." "You earned it," Lola replied. That day changed everything. Working at Lola's company transformed Chuka's life. He worked harder than anyone else. He arrived early, stayed late, learned quickly. Within months, managers began praising him. Employees respected him. His confidence grew. And so did his friendship with Lola. For the first time in years, Lola laughed more. She smiled more. She trusted more. People around the office noticed. Something about Chuka brought out the version of Lola that had been hidden beneath years of pain. One afternoon, an employee whispered, "Madam looks happier these days." Everyone agreed. As months passed, friendship slowly became something deeper. Neither of them planned it. Neither of them expected it. But feelings have a way of finding us when we least expect them. Chuka admired Lola's strength, her intelligence, her generosity. Lola admired Chuka's honesty, his kindness, his unwavering character. Yet both remained silent. Fear held them back. One evening, Lola invited Chuka to dinner. A quiet restaurant overlooked the Lagos waterfront. The atmosphere was peaceful. The city lights reflected beautifully across the water. After several minutes of silence, Lola finally spoke. "There is something I need to tell you." Chuka listened carefully. For the next 20 minutes, she shared everything. The betrayal, the loneliness, the fear, the walls around her heart. When she finished, tears filled her eyes. "I stopped believing in love." Chuka remained silent. Then she looked directly at him. "But you changed that." His heart raced. "You showed me that good people still exist." Another silence followed. Then Lola whispered, "I care about you." Chuka smiled. A genuine smile. The kind that comes from the heart. "I care about you too." Lola felt tears sliding down her cheeks. Not tears of pain. Tears of healing. Tears of freedom. Tears of hope. For years she had carried a burden. Now she was finally putting it down. 1 year later, Lagos witnessed a beautiful wedding. Family members gathered. Friends celebrated. Employees cheered. The woman who once believed love was dead stood smiling beside the man who had saved her life. But what made the story special was not wealth, not power, not success. It was kindness. A simple act of kindness. A cleaner saw someone in trouble. He chose to help. He expected nothing. And because of that choice, 2 lives changed forever. Years later, whenever reporters asked Lola about her greatest investment, she always gave the same answer. It wasn't a company. It wasn't property. It wasn't money. My greatest investment was learning to trust again. Then she would smile at Chuka, and Chuka would smile back, because both of them knew the truth. Sometimes a single act of kindness can open a door that money never could. And sometimes the person who changes your life forever arrives when you least expect it.